We are down on the Bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints.
Set to kick off.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. First carry for Latavius Murray. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the gun. Love going up top.
What the hell?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Oh, shit. Come on.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Dalton now to pass. Quickly to Thielen here. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23.
Good.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dalton, 1st and 10.
Shit.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. So Dalton now. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 10 yards out. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
You know, you can draft people or trade with another player.
Extremely hard to defend when it's
with a player, not computer.
That accurately.
Or free agency.
Here for the extra point.
You playing me? You playing me?
And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Just pay attention to your squad, that's all. You know, you can practice. You can practice before the game start.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll look downfield for Waller. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Nigel Brown. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Be patient. Stop rushing yourself. You being me. Calm down. Breathe.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the...
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
I see you.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, shit.
Dalton. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Pups.
A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Blitzing motherfucker. I got you.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tony Jefferson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. taking on the midfield logo. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Love from the gun. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. Sean
You
Lee,
got a punt.
able to get a hand
Or go field goal.
coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory,
Ooh,
which means
wrong
they're
button.
going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more
You lucky as
consistency.
hell.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs.
You hit the wrong, I hit the wrong button.
Flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of.
Yeah,
That's what
maybe-
they're looking
yeah.
for here.
Yeah, I'm known for the hit the wrong button. I look down. Well, I look up. Not this time.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Dalton. Lets it fly
Whoa.
for Thielen. And got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Wrong button again.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even
Wrong button again,
50
too.
yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw here, Dalton. Left side complete to Lockett. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Dalton operating in the red zone now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Lee Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Dalton. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And it'll be Dalton again. This is Gronkowski. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to...
Are you serious? He didn't get in?
With 6 points.
What the hell? Offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Joe Mixon taking it in. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6
Why are you ready?
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Koo now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Bring the ruckus.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is Tony Pollard. A good-looking return set up here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Damn.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fuck. This fucking album, I guarantee it is, motherfucker.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Love. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Play fake. Here's Love. And it'll catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one.
It's over. It's over. Keep going over. Oh, you can't challenge it. I don't know.
They'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
After the pickup of 5,
I'll pick my play. What do you hold up? What do you do?
And Dalton to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Love, they go play action now. And he's going to go down again. Nigel Bradham picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
You hurry up. You got 8 seconds. 6, 5. You gotta call timeout. They're ready game.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know what the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Following the penalty, it's Murray.
How you going?
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mixon with it. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove.
What?
They're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
And it is now 21 to nothing.
Makes the score Saints 21, Buccaneers nothing. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now Pollard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? And the offense offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Love. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings
you can't quit. If you quit, I will have to cut you. I will have to kick you out. I'm telling you now, you can't quit.
As he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I only picked my receivers and my quarterback and my center. That's all I picked.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down. That's
so if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's
What
NFL.
The hell?
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Enough of that.
Will tell you, try and score when given the
Enough
opportunity.
of that.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get
Come on.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Now Mixon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Dalton. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown. New Orleans. Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
makes the score Saints 28, Buccaneers nothing. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Now Pollard. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Call timeout and go to go options and go to depth chart.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. And now the Bucs decided.
Now go to your depth chart. And hit it. Hit square. And go to, and the first thing pop up is your quarterback. First thing will pop up is your quarterback. Pop up. You got Love. I said Love, not Ducks. Well, wait on you.
To take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 7.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. It's the fullback, Byron Jones. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You didn't change your quarterback.
Following the interception, Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's by the rookie Julian Blackmon. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Dalton here from the gun. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. He's at the 50. And all the way down to the 42. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll run with Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Andy Dalton. This is caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This Tampa Bay front was the toughest group to run the football against last year, and you can see why with plays like that. This is a good unit that got into the backfield and stopped that play before it could get started.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it. But how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. This a 33-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, and no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
Go ahead. Depth chart. Tell me you're done. You should go over, hit it, then go, then hit, and then hit back. All right, I'm back. Are you good? So I look at the game. Are you good? So I go back to the game. All right. All right. I need you to.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Murray. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
First down, going to the air with Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And Keelan Cole, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On the draw, it's Pollard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Love. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Taking it about the 16. 35 yards that time on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, Nixon. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
2nd and 11. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From midfield here, Dalton. 50-50. Here it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. They get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Murray. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll run with Pollard. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where was that all game?" Or maybe just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game, because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game, now facing this deficit in the 4th.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And Murray's still down. Maybe shaking up that go-around. Let's hope he's all right. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
From 8 yards out. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that, because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try and make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Dalton. Over the middle to Smith. All 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They look to throw on third with Dalton. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Fourth quarter.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Mixon with a first down and more. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And this is the first NFL carry for the Wisconsin Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well,
evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing. Love. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Jamie Gillendown as he's on for the 5th time here today. Territory, and he will not make it. They stop him short of the first down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Not running. Dalton wants to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.